Hey everyone. Today is not my normal Facebook Live day, but I've been feeling kind of prompted to hop on here the last couple days just to share a couple experiences with you. And actually, a couple things I'm going to share with you happened today. But last week in one of my group coaching calls, one of the women that came to the call shared a celebration, and that's one thing that we do in every coaching call is we talk about the celebrations that have happened since the last call. And this woman started coaching just, I think it's 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I don't think she knew much about energy coaching before she came, but she came with an open heart and a really strong desire to just want some change in her life. And she had a background, just a family background where she was very criticized and continued to be, even though she's in her 40s. Her family still was very critical, very judgmental, and it was really holding her back, and she wanted to be free of that. She wanted to be free of feeling rejected, or feeling like she was doing something wrong, or feeling like she was a bad person because her parents didn't agree with what she was doing. And especially, this woman has such a sweet heart, like she's just trying to follow what God's path is for her, and yet was still receiving a lot of negativity from her family and her choices. What I wanted to share with you was that she came to the group sharing that as she spent some time with God for the first time in her life, she felt compassion towards herself. And as she said that, I mean, the tears came to her eyes, and my heart was so touched. I just about started tearing up myself to see what that meant to her, that for the first time she could feel compassion for herself. Definitely when we grow, and sometimes depending on our situation growing up, it's really difficult to love ourselves and to have compassion towards ourselves. And I guess our work or our opportunity here is to learn how to do that. And that's one of the most rewarding things that happens in my work, is that people find out the truth about who they really are, which is not the lies and the criticisms that you've been told your whole life. It's God's truth, and it's powerful, and it's freeing. So that was one celebration that I wanted to share with you. Hey, you guys, thanks for coming on. Another experience I wanted to share with you today, what happened just this morning in a different group of women that I'm coaching. And it was so fun because we were clearing just blocks and overwhelm around speaking up and sharing and being connected to their message and their voice. And so as we were working on releasing all of the heaviness around speaking up and putting yourself out there, I gave them all a special assignment, which was to do their own Facebook Live today. And so the first brave soul got out there on Facebook Live. She did 3 or 4 minute Facebook Live, and it was amazing. And I was so proud of her because she had the courage to do that. As we were talking about that in the group session today, though, you could see the fear on their faces, and all of these thoughts about, what are people going to think about me? What if I don't have the right words? What if I say things wrong? what if I don't know enough? What if people judge me because I'm not an expert? Or, you know, whatever the fears were that were coming up, we were just releasing them. And what happens is those fears are not developed as adults. Those fears are developed way back when we're just little kids. And it gets stuck inside of our subconscious belief system, and then our brain, you know, remembers the experience. Even if your conscious brain doesn't remember it, there's something inside that remembers, hey, remember when you spoke up and you were made fun of? Remember when you shared your feelings and someone laughed at you or told you to be quiet, that it didn't, what you had to say doesn't matter. When those things happen to us when we're little, it affects us as, you know, as adults. And so that's another like beautiful, amazing thing that we get to do in energy coaching with my clients, is just let go of the memory of those experiences. And so I was so proud of all of these women today that in my group that have committed to doing Facebook Lives. And when I just wanted to bring that up, like that's so powerful to be able to do something that feels uncomfortable or scary, even though you know it's for your best interest. And not only that, what they're doing is they're sharing their love and light. They're sharing a message that somebody out there needs to hear. And I'm going to say that it's the same for every single one of you that are watching this, whether you're watching it live or watching it as a recording. There's something inside of you that wants to heal so that you can step forward, so you can step into what your purpose is and be there for the people that you're meant to touch and to impact in a really positive way. So thank you so much for being here and celebrating my clients with me. If this is something that you're interested in, if you've heard anything that I've said today tug at your heart, and you want to have this kind of freedom to be able to let go of what other people might be thinking, if you want to let go of the fear of disappointing somebody, let go of the fear of really stepping into your calling in life, your purpose, the things that you're meant to do. If you want to let go of those fears that are holding you back, reach out to me. I've got some spots open in my group coaching. I've got individual coaching availability. So I would love to work with you. I'd love to help you overcome what's holding you back, because you don't have to be stuck there your whole life. Don't be one of those people that gets to the end of their lives and wishes that they would have done all of these things but realized they were too afraid to do that. Life is too short to be afraid. So I'm here to help you with that. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Just overcome that stuff that's holding you back. It's easy. It's a simple, beautiful process. And if you can take a breath, you can be successful. So anyway, thanks you guys. I look forward to hearing from you and working with you. Have a great day.